Hello, it's Nikki, and welcome to another event watch through. This is the first lantern rite, so I'm very excited. I have went ahead and linked the original watch through, or playthrough I should say, down below, so definitely go like their video, go give them a view as appreciation, and let's get into it. I've heard so much about lantern rite and I'm very excited. Okay, so it seems like Xiao's quest was actually the first part of this event. So that's cool, that's interesting to note. But we're gonna skip ahead since I already have a whole video on Xiao, and let's get straight into the event. Bolai! Ew, boo, boo.
でも正直に言うとちょっと気になるな。一体いくらだ？まあいくら積まれても売る気はないということにしておくか。
Sure.
確かに最近は懐に余裕がないからあまり出せないかもな。
No, you can't buy
何せ普
Paimon.
通の商人だ。珍しい宝物を売っているわけではない。
なんか怪しいぞこいつ。
そう言わないで。そうだ。飴食べる？
こいつは信頼できるやつだ。
Wait, why is he being so nice?
君たちも怪盗祭目当てでリーウェに来たんだろ？
Bro literally called us like servants.
とにかくすごい。巨大な塔を浮かせるために使った浮上の石はここ20年で最も大きいものだ。神話に出てくる雲の中の城が本当に実在していたら、きっと同じぐらい大きな浮上の石がくっついているんだろうな。
Bro, not him casually mentioning Celestia.
ようこそリーウェイ。
I hope they don't cross
リーウェイ
again.
代表としての言葉ではないが、少なくとも私の店はいつでも君を歓迎するよ。
Okay, was this after the leeway arc or before? Because he's like, you're always welcome in my store. Yeah, well, you weren't welcoming when we came, so you're a liar. Wow, look at the whole, wow, look at all the lanterns. Oh my goodness.
ちゃんちゃんはね、今ぬいぐるみを寄付したよ。昨夜空を飛んでみたいってあの子に言われた夢を見たから。だからそこのお姉さんにあの子を渡したんだ。きっとすぐに夢が叶えられるよね。ちゃんちゃんはいいことしたかな。怪盗祭はみんなの願いが叶う日でしょ。
A big deer. Madam Ping. Sky Bracer. Will be pleased. Wow.
何せ鹿の角はあの仙人の誇りじゃったからの。
His
そ
antlers.
の角には元王帝君の力が込められておってリーウェで最も硬いものだった。
Oh,
しか
whoa.
しあの決戦で山が崩れそうになり、彼は麓にいた人々を守るため自ら角を切ってくれと友人に頼んだんじゃ。彼は切り落とされた角を支点にして山を支えた。
Whoa.
彼自身も最後の一滴の血が流れるま
Oh
で
my
戦ったんじゃ。
god.
今になってもなお彼の角に支えられた天候山
Whoa,
は
into
高
the
くそびえ立っておる。
What
そして
beautiful
彼が戦い
lore.
で流した血は碧水川となった。
Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but it's beautiful all the same.
この話を聞いてくれただけでバーヤは満足じゃ。
There's probably some truth to it
怪盗祭が
though.
今もあり続けているのはあの旧友たちが寂しがり屋だからかもしれないの。さようなら王子来婚。美徳の精神が続かんことを。
Aww. Wait, so Sky Bracer was another deer-like adepti then. Whoa, look at the stage. Look at all these like booths. This is so cute. Okay, that's the floating rock, right?
空中に石が浮いているぞ。鎖も引っ張られて伸びてる。 鎖がなかったらどこまで飛んでいくんだろうな。
あれは名称の塔の材料、浮上の石。この小市はそのために作られたものだよ。
The Xiao Market?
誰？
名称の塔の建設進捗統計を担当している講習だ。
Okay.
君たちは最近リーウェに来たばかりで解答祭を見るのも初めてかな。
そうだけど、どうしてわかったんだ？
去年は変わったマスコットを連れた旅人なんていなかったからさ。解答祭で人々が飛ばす小さな艇塔
Little
が
lanterns?
小塔でリーウェのみんなが共同で建設した
The little ones are called
巨大
Xiao
な艇塔が名称の
lanterns?
塔だよ。
So
小市の屋
cute.
台はリーウェの各商会が年に一度お金のためではなく名称の塔を建設するために開いたものだ。
Wow. Look at the umbrellas. Oh my gosh.
私に言わせれば解答祭はリーウェの美
Oh
食を
my
味
gosh,
わ
different
う
like
最高
food
の機会だ。
stalls.
これはリーウェの1年のうちで最も盛大な祭りだ。
Wow.
解答祭で自分の技術をみんなに披露すれば評判もかなり上がるだろう。だから金にはならなくとも各商店は全力を出し解答祭
Look
で
at all
己
the
の技を
like
競い合う
banners
の
and
さ。
ribbons. Oh my gosh.
いろんな面ですごいんだな。
まだ何か聞きたいことがあったら解答祭の責任者であるボーガさんを探してみるといい。
And the idea that like she said all the food and like crafts and stuff are
彼女に
free.
聞けば色々と
Wow,
教
to
えてくれ
live in
る
a world without capitalism.
どの店の料理が一番美味しいのかも知ってるのか？
当然さ。ボーガさんは解答祭
No one
の
knows
全
more
て
than
に詳し
her.
いからね。
Okay. Where's this deer
市に行って
like statue or didn't Madame Peng mention a deer like structure that was created in honor of Skybracer? Where's that? I want to see that. Wow, look at like the little lotus lanterns. My goodness.
こんにちは。何か用かしら。
Not the Tufatui in the background.
あなたの格好、リーウェの人じゃないよね。旅人かしら。小市へようこそ。責任者とも言えないわ。
She's a
解答祭は
manager.
リーウェ全体の祭りなのだから、誰かが責任を取るものでもないもの。私はただ細かい部分を管理して解答祭をもっと盛り上げているだけよ。
Okay.
超市で一番美味しい屋台はどこなんだ？
一番それぞれに特徴があるからはっきりした答えは出せないわ。ただ一番人気の屋台なら知っているわね。疑念の屋台よ。
Didn't mean to touch my mouse.
あそこ
Sorry.
に並ぶ人がもう少し増えたら洗顔軍に行列の整理をしてもらう予定よ。行くなら急いだ方がいいわ。人が増えて道が埋め尽くされる前にね。そうだ、疑念のところに行くのならついでにこの書類を彼に渡してちょうだい。これは我々総務士が昨年の解答祭のデータをもとに作成した各商店への経営提案よ。どうせ行くのならついでに手伝ってくれる？
Okay.
来たらお礼としてちょっとしたプレゼントをあげるわ。
All right. Look at this Fatui. Oh. Oh, wow. So they're both kind of homesick? Oh, what is this situation? Not a little romance blooming. Okay. Go off, little Fatui bank lovers. Okay. We love to see little details like that. Look at all these lanterns. Oh my gosh.
人手が足りないな。もう少し人を連れてくるべきだった。
ここはどんな美味しいものがあるんだ？
Not even a hello. She didn't even say hello. Poor man.
メニューにあるものもないものも何でも作れるからね。
それじゃあ小さな屋台だけど何でもあるようだな。
当然さ、僕に作れない料理はないからね。さあ早く注文して。また今年も来たか。経営提案なんて僕は料理の味以外で勝負する気はないのに。まあいい、書類をくれる？
Feed the fire.
巻き回りにでもするよ。
He said tips who?
食事しに来たのなら注文してくれ。
こんなにメニューがあるなんて。これも美味しそうだな。こっちも食べたい。
Paimon's lost it.
チコ魚焼き。
Oh, this one. Oh.
確か道尺が好きだった料理だよな。解凍祭が英雄を祀るため
I
の
like that
祭りなら
idea.
この料理にしよう。これであいつを忍ぶんだ。
なかなか見る目があるな。うちの看板メニューをいきなり当てるなんて。
Oh, his
少し待ってい
specialty?
てくれ。すぐにできるから。
That's cute.
はい。
Maybe we should take one to
注文
his
してたチコ魚焼きだ
shrine.
よ。味はどう？
おいしい。お前の最高の仲間として当然のことだ。
ゆっくり食べてくれ。僕は次のお客さんを対応しないと。まだ何か食べたかったらいつでも注文してくれ。
I feel like we should have gotten a plate and taken it back to his shrine. I feel like that would have been nice. Ma'am, he threw it in the fire. So I don't know what to tell you, but I did my job. Okay.
昨日の料理はなかなかだったでしょう。
すごく美味しかったぞ。
This is a gentle way of saying that, yeah.
去年もそんな感じだったわ。私たちの提案通りに広告を出してくれれば、
Okay.
売り上げがもっと増えるはずなのに。まあいいわ。ほら、さっき言ったプレゼントよ。
A Xiao lantern.
おー、すごく綺麗。
I want to see.
これってどうやって作るんだ？
編み方は私もうまく説明できないわ。もし小刀に興味があるのなら慶明に聞いてみるといいわ。彼は小刀と名称の塔の責任者よ。
Okay.
すごーく大きい明かりもその人が担当しているのか？
ええ、彼はその辺にいるだろうからすぐに見つかると思うわ。
小刀を編んでショーにプレゼントしたら少しは喜んでくれる
Oh,
か
for
も。
Xiao.
早く慶明を探しに行こう。
Oh, that's cute. Would Xiao even accept it? Xiao lantern. How cute. Maybe if it was the traveler who was giving it to him. I have to also remember that the chasm quests haven't happened yet.
小刀の編み方？おや、君の格好、この土地の人間じゃないね。自分で小刀を編みたいのか？
OMG,
小刀にはいろん
yes.
なタイプがあるからな。
I IRL am horrible at arts and crafts.
一番簡単なものの作り方を教えてあげよう。
I don't normally have the patience for it.
おっと、
But I'd try to make a
まず
Xiao
芯を施す
lantern.
必要があったな。
I'd give it my
まずはこれで試し
best.
に作ってみてくれ。
Sounds fun. Oh, cool. And you could just craft these. Oh, wait, these are the, I think I've seen players release these, but you can't make them anymore, right?
頭がこんがらがるぞ。こんなに複雑だなんて。
初めは難しいかもしれないが、数をこなせばなれるさ。君たちのように小刀の編み方を覚えたいという人はもうそう多くない。
あの超巨大な名称の塔もこうやって編んで作ったのか？
あれか？あれも編んだと言えるだろう。だが一人ではなく、リーウェにいるすべてのものが一緒に編んだんだ。
リーユエにいるすべてのもの
That's cool.
君も知っているだろう。小一の商店がこの妙正の塔を建設するためにここに集まっているの。
なるほど。
I guess it just goes to show how deeply connected Liyue is to its history and how much it values its history.
材料やその他諸々は全て一般の人々が寄付したものだ。
あ、この前の女の子、自分のぬいぐるみを寄付してたよな。ぬいぐるみも名称の塔の建設に使えるのか？
それは解凍祭は大きな祭りだ。
Oh, that's
名称の塔の
cute.
建設に参加したいのな
No
ら
matter how small.
何を寄付したとしても基本すべて受け取るようにしている。
That's cute.
思いが込められているからな。何せ盛大な祭りだ。参加することで祝福を受けたいという人もいるだろう。
Oh,
お
okay.
っと、君たちは解凍祭を楽しみに来たのだろう。引き止めてすまないね。また消灯を編みたくなったら私のところに来てくれ。解凍祭を楽しんでくれよ。
That's so cute. I'm loving all this like Liyue lore. Or just, I guess, world building more so. Just giving us further insight on into the culture here. It's so like well crafted. I love it. Oops, didn't mean to touch my mouse. Sorry.
見つけたぞ。消灯の作り方も教えてくれた。複雑すぎて全部覚えられなかったけど。
大丈夫よ。覚えきれなかったらまた軽妙に消灯の作
I'm
り方を
surprised
聞きに行けばいい
Kachang
わ。
or Ning hasn't shown up yet. I would think that they would be heading all this.
解凍祭を楽しんでね。
They probably are in some way. Okay, that was the first part. Not a lot that happened, but we got a little like introduction. We've only just begun. How cute.
ボーガー、名称の塔の建設は順調か？
あら、あなたたち。名称の塔の建設はいい感じよ。建設に必要な浮上の石ももうすぐ揃うわ。あと数日もすれば名称の塔は完成ね。その時は必ず見に来てちょうだい。浮上の石は名称の塔の一番重要な材料よ。市民から寄付されるのもモラを除けば大体が浮上の石なの。そしてこの浮上の石を寄付するとき、ほとんどの人が自分の願いを石に刻んで祝福を願うの。
素敵だな。オイラたちも浮上の石を探して祝福を受けようぜ。
あら、それなら貴重な2種類の浮上の石を探してきてくれないかしら。ちょうど足りていなかったのよ。一つは乱世石。記録では天候山の北部で見つかるみたい。
Oh, that's
ただの
the
干木でも乱世石の根元になっていると時にポンポンの実に変異して種を飛ばすそうよ。もう一つは火星石。
Wow, look at
一
it.
般人にはかなり危険なもの
My
ね。
goodness.
桐原にいる飛行能力を失った古い遺跡ハンターは
It's like a
火
parade
星石を
float.
使って自身の飛行能力を維持してるそうよ。
That's so cool looking. Look how sick it looks. Look at that.
ええ、お願いするわね。
Wow. Oh, okay. Let's just skip through the fighting. We don't need to see it.
ボーガー、乱世石と火星石を持ってきたぞ。
お疲れ様。見せて。うん、確かに乱世石と火星石ね。祝福を受けたいのよね。ちょうど2つあるから1人ずつ願いを刻むといいわ。
Oh, that's cute.
できた。オイラの願いはもっと美味しいも
You
の。
already have a bottomless stomach. What the hell are you talking about, Paimon?
お前の願いはなんだ？見せてみろ。
Oh.
なんだかお前らしくない願いだな。
Both options. Look, both options are. Sorry, I wanted to rewind to read them both. Look at them. Both of them are her brother. For like involve her brother.
ない願いだな。
That's so sweet.
お前が刻んだのはお兄さんの願いか。
Oh my
オイラ
gosh.
たちなら絶対に見つける。
Whenever Aether comes up, like I'm
一緒に改造祭
My chest goes squish, squish.
たくさんの消灯を空に放って今までの願い事も全部お願いするんだ。
刻めたかしら。じゃあ乱星石と火星石は私が預かるわね。
棒が姉ちゃん。
あら、ちゃんちゃん、どうしたの？おじいちゃんはどこ？
じいちゃんは用事があるの。ちゃんちゃんに先に遊んでてって。消灯を編んで遊びたいんだけどうまくできないの。棒が姉ちゃん、ちゃんちゃんに消灯を編んでくれる？
もちろん。編んだらちゃんとお家に帰るのよ。解凍祭は人が多いんだから、おじいちゃんに心配かけないようにね。
ちゃんちゃんわかったよ。棒が姉ちゃんありがとう。
もちろん。私が初めてモラを稼いだのは高校で旅行客のために編んだ消灯だからね。私はこの子のおもりをしてるから、代わりに高校の建設現場に行って消灯の材料を持ってきてくれないかしら。お願いね。
This one's a lot more task heavy than the Unreconciled Stars one, as well as the chalk prints, unless they cut out a lot of the other stuff. But we're not like interacting with a lot of characters right now. Like we haven't met any like companions yet. Just a lot of talking to NPCs. Dang.
もういい。俺がどっか行く。
Dang.
怪しいやつだったな。喋り方も怪しかったし。
Rude as shit.
さっき地面にしゃがみ込んで何かしてたよな。オイラが近づくと何もないような素振りしてたけど、嫌な予感がする。あいつが一体何してたか気になるな。この辺りに手がかりがないか探そう。この辺りにあるのは名称の塔を作るための紙、油、そして木材。あ、これ燃えやすいものばかりだ。解凍祭の最終日になったらきっと名称の塔を見るためにたくさんの人が来るはずだ。こんなところに不審者がいるなんてきっと良くないことが起こるに決まってる。もしあの燃えやすい材料に何か細工をしてたら、まずはボーガに頼まれていたものを探して渡すときにこのことを報告しよう。
Taking this seriously?
それはリーユへのみんなの努力の結晶なんだろ。台無しになるようなことは絶対に阻止しないと。リーユエ港にはこんなにたくさんの美味しいものがある。
Oh my gosh. She's so one note, bro. Not her talking about food. I can't. Not the wink and the little tongue. I'm just waiting till we meet a companion character. I do appreciate though being able to learn about like Leeway culture though. That is something I'm not bored with that at all, for sure.
材料は手に入れたかしら。これだけあれば足りるわね。すぐにあの子のために消灯を編むわ。
名称の塔の燃えやすい材料の近くに怪しいやつがいたんだ。何か悪いことを企んでるかも。
そう、わかったわ。あなたたちは先に総務士に報告しに行ってくれる？私は慶明たちに話しておくわ。大勢の人が集まる解凍祭、油断しちゃダメよ。
棒が姉ちゃん、解凍祭で何かあったの？
大丈夫。ちゃんちゃんは早くおじいちゃんのところに帰りなさい。心配をかけちゃダメよ。
この先はリーユエ総務士。部外者は立ち入り禁止だ。
Dang, we just came right to the equivalent of the police.
絶対にあのチコ魚焼きの屋台を失うわけにはいかない。
Okay, that bit was
それは大
unnecessary.
事件だ。
そう リーユエ校の美食はこの年の真骨頂。
I'm on.
いや、そういう美食云々は関係なくてだな。まあ大ごとには違いないが、でも心配はいらないさ。解凍祭の安全を守るために我々総務士も人員を派遣している。後でこの件を伝えて警戒態勢を高めてもらおう。
後でこんな大事なことをなんですぐに知らせに行かないんだ。
俺もそうしたいのは山々なんだが、正体が桐原に行ったきりまだ帰ってきてないんだ。え？ああ、でもお前は旅人だろう。遠いところから解凍祭を見に来たのに手伝ってもらうなんて。
気にするな。オイラたちいつもこうやって手伝いしてるから慣れてるんだ。例えば
Was this before the leeway arc? Like, when was this event?
最近の旅人は親切だな。
Because I feel like, wouldn't we be known
人に用を
after
頼
the
むな
leeway
ら
arc?
報酬を用意しないとな。報酬は俺が用意しておくから。
Because he like just questioned our like ability. Not rudely, he was just like, hey, can you handle this? But,
集まって何をしようとしてるんだ。
Alright, clear the obstacles.
放っておけば周りの人たちが危ない。早く追っ払ってやろう。
そうか、ありがとう。君たちがいなければ厄介なことになっていたところだよ。私は解凍祭の安全確保を担当しているんだ。祭りの間は人の出入りが乱れ、混乱に紛れて悪巧みをするやつも増えるからな。それで見張りをしていた時に盗人を見つけたんだよ。だから何人かの兄弟を引き連れてここまで追いかけてきたんだ。その後手分けして捜索することになり、私はこの辺りを担当していたんだが、まさか盗人ではなく大量の魔物を見つけるとはね。人を呼びに戻るべきか何らかの方法で追い払うべきか考えていたところ、君が現れて魔物を追っ払ってくれたってわけさ。助かったよ。人を呼びに行くとなるとどれだけ時間がかかるかわからなかったしね。手伝ってくれてありがとう。私はこれから盗人を探しに行かねば。では。
ちょっと待った。伝えたいことがあるんだ。
何か用があったのか。また怪しいやつが。まったくキリがない。わかった。戻ったら他の兄弟にも警戒するよう伝えておくよ。はあ、せっかくの祭りなのに。
well, isn't there a bunch of free supplies just lying around? It makes sense that there would be individuals attempting to steal that.
ここの人たちはきっと美味しいものに食べ慣れてるんだな。でも荒野を旅し極限状態の時には怪しい
Oh my gosh.
食べてきた旅人からしたら解凍祭はすっごく特別なもんだもんな。だから初めに奴を目撃した場所に戻ってみよう。
Okay.
騎士団の人から聞いた話だと犯人は現場によく戻るらしいぞ。きっとあいつもそうだと思う。
Psychological thing.
事件が発生したらそれこそ
Not her attempting to be like all
あれは
crazy.
待って、まだ誰かが。
Finally! Thank you. I was waiting for a character to show up, and it's Xiao!
なぜお前が。
Hello, Xiao, my Xiao.
あれ
I wonder if Xiao lanterns have anything to do with Xiao, or if it's just like the same
我は解凍祭になぞ興味はない。妖魔によるものかと思って来てみただけだ。千と魔
Oh.
の世界で何かが解き放たれそうになっているものがあったら、それは我の責任だ。しかし今回の脅威は人類の世界。
He's like, girl, it's not something supernatural, so over to you.
これはお前の責任だ。
Well, look,
人類の旅人よ。
can you look with
いざと
us?
いう時のために、そういう自覚をお前にも持っておい
Wait,
てほしい。
stay with us. Hang out with us while we do
この世を
it.
退治するための僧侶を凡人の血で染めさせるわけにはいかない。
これは
Jesus.
あの者が残した暗号だ。
Oh. A symbol?
わからないな。
ならばお前たちがどこまでできるのか我に示せ。
Wait, why?
我がやるとなると赤い解凍祭にならないとも限らな
Oh,
い。
Jesus.
想像しただけで怖い。
But can't you just like, you can't hang out with us while we do it?
まずはオイラたちでこの暗号を解いてみせるから。容疑者が残した暗号。
Hmm.
なぜかガイアなら知ってるかもっていう気が。
Kaya? That was not what I was expecting. Talk to Kaya. I'm not complaining about going to see Kaya, but that seems like so random. He would know nothing about like Leeway crime, would he?
おお、久しぶりだな。
Hi.
リーユへの解答祭に行ってきたぞ。
ほう、解凍祭か。面白かったか？
嬉しかった。
ならモンドのバドルドー祭も楽しみにしてるといいぜ。きっ
Ooh.
と失望はさせない。
A Mondstadt festival.
ガイア、実はな。
I like that they're confiding. They like went all the way back to
毛糸を作る
Kaya.
ための木、紙、油。どう考えても危険だな。
Yep.
面白い。なぜ俺ならこの暗号がわかると思ったんだ？
You're amazing at everything and we trust you.
そう
褒めすぎだ。俺はそこまですごくないぜ。
Nah, I don't think
だ。
so.
の騎士の品格。
リーゆえで口がうまくなったようだな。本題に戻ろう。これは国際犯罪組織
Oh,
報道団の暗
cross
号だ。
borders. That's how he
興味
knows
があ
it.
るなら情報提供者との面会を手配するぜ。
Informant.
騎
Ooh.
士団は悪人と取引しないんじゃ。
これは俺個人の情報屋であり、セピロス騎士団のではない。
His own
夜
spy
に
network.
風たちの地へ行け。俺が情報屋を手配しておこう。
Okay.
酒に真の知識あり。覚えておけ。
Wine begets wisdom. Kaya is so resourceful. Okay, what's this informant? Nimrod? No way.
提供者か。
はあ、違うよ。
Oh.
でも約束の時間にここにいるのはお前だけみたいだけど。
約束？何のことだ？
う
Oh.
わ、なんかイラッとくる態度だな。
Is he- Oh, it's like it was like a password.
ふん、味方だ。
この形だけのやりとりに一体何の意味が？
聞きたいことは？
Wow, so Nimrod is like his informant? Interesting.
そんなことが。
何か内部情報はないか？
報道団の仕業じゃないと思う。報道団が国をまたぐことができたのは彼らがあるポリシーをずっと守っているからだ。リスクあるところに富ありという言葉は嘘であり、地道に進む道こそが正しい。リーウェコは仙人に守られている。特に解凍祭の期間中は。だから解凍祭にちょっかいを出すなんて我々は。
We
失礼した。報道団は絶対にしないはずだ。それにリーユへの報道団に最近ある匿名の手紙が届いたんだ。
匿名の手紙？
hmm.
まさか誰かが報道団に罪をなすりつけようとしてるのか？
そこまではわからないが、その手紙がどの支部にあるのかは教えられる。はい、地図に表記しておいたよ。
収穫ありだな。唯一の手がかりをつかんだぞ。
では他に用がなければ報道団に戻る報道団の監視に戻らせてもらうからな。
Shady. Okay.
おい、場所を間違えてるぞ。どこに行きたいかわからないが、あっちに行ってくれ。
あっ
Okay.
ちはリーユエコーじゃないか？
もちろんリーウェコーだ。だってここには 何もないんだからな。
寝泊まりする場所が欲しいならあっちの防除旅館に行ってくれ。値段も公平で
Just straight up show us the letter.
楽しめるからよ。
なんでそのことを知ってるんだ？
リーユへの仙人が教えてくれたんだ。
それはさすがに嘘くさい。
間違いではない。
Oh.
我が調査を頼んだ。
Oh shit. Xiao came to back us up. That makes me feel good.
あんたがご法夜叉の野郎か？
仙人に会ったのになんで喧嘩を売るような口調なんだよ。
He came to give us a little backup. I love that. All he had to do was show up.
どんな力があるのか気になってな。
宝刀団が大きな悪事を働かないというのは1000人も分かっているだろう。
もし本当に1000人だって言うならどうか手加減してくれよ。
もちろん本物の1000人じゃなかったら
どうなるかわからないがな。
Bro, I can't believe they just tried to fight with Xiao. Oh, you get to trial him? That's nice. Okay. There we go.
たかが手紙のために
I tapped his
戦う
buddy.
必要はないです。差し上げますから。
最初からそうすればよかったんだ。早く匿名の手紙を読もう。
Oh boy.
ではお前ら2人に言ってもらおうか。手紙の差出人は火を放ち、解答祭を台無しにする可能性が高い。
Jesus.
そうしたいなら反対はしないが、ただ
この2人と我々2人では体格が違いすぎるのでは。
心配ない。仮装すれば
Oh
わ
my
からなくなる
gosh.
さ。
なんだか問題がありそうな気はしますが、仙人様がいればきっと大丈夫でしょう。
I still can't get over how Xiao was probably listening or like sensing us from afar or whatever to be able to show up in the conversation the moment our cover was getting questioned.
どうした？
Oh my gosh, asking Xiao on a date?
人の多いところは好きではない。この時期は特にだ。
Oh.
ことが済んだらお前防除旅館に来てくれ。
Okay, not a refusal though.
防除旅館からでも見える。
He said come to the inn.
もういなくなった。
Oh. She straight up was like, before you go, do you want to like spend lantern rite together? That was cute.
今日みたいだな。早く手紙に書いてあった地点に行こう。
And he didn't outright say no. He just doesn't like crowded
宝刀団のもの
places.
か。手紙にこちらは仮装をするからそちらの2人も仮装して構わないと書いたが、ありのままの姿で会いに来るとはさすがだ。感服する。
お前のような正体を隠すやつと違ってオイラたちは仮面がないといけない
Oh my
ようなことは
gosh.
してないからな。おい
Not the Fatui mask.
お前たち宝刀団のやつらじゃないな。何者だ。
早く企みを白状しろ。
白状するよ。
さもなければこの
Paimonial?
早くない？
実は俺は
What the hell was that?
宝刀団に
My
憧れる
Paimonial
神話
what?
盗賊なんだ。
新米盗賊？
Was she kidding or was that like an
俺のよう
actual
にデビュー
thing?
したての
She
一人ぼっち
interrupted
の新米にとっ
herself.
て宝刀団はまるで高嶺の花
待て。
だからでかいことをして宝刀団に忠誠を誓おうと。
待て全く意味がわからないぞ。オイラが想像してた残酷で凶暴な放火犯と全然違う。
What the heck?
放火犯？何のことだ。
お前ずっと燃えやすい材料の近くをうろうろしてただろ。放火するためじゃないのか？
ああ、それか。下見をしてただけだよ。俺の計画は建造材料とは関係がない。
関係がない？
俺はあの20年に一度の巨大浮上の石を盗みたいんだ。俺の計画では夜中に鎖の半分を壊し、そのまま石を海の方へと飛ばして、あとは何とかしてそれを雲来の海の浅瀬に沈めるんだ。 これぞ完全犯罪。
What the heck?
完全じゃないだろう。浮上の石をどうやって水に沈める気なんだ。
俺もその問題に困っていてまだ手を出せてないんだ。
こいつまともじゃないぞ。よし、少しお仕置きをしてやろうぜ。
Didn't we already beat him up? Hands the stupid thief. Dang.
あのバカを連行して
Stupid thief.
総務士のところに行って報告しようぜ。
旅人、もう聞いたぞ。あの間抜けな盗人は我々が見張っておく。協力ありがとう。名称の塔はもうすぐ完成する。
God, it looks so pretty. Like all the lanterns look so pretty at night.
些細な失敗も許されない。
Like all the added lanterns, just everything just
上がこのことを
glows.
知った後、すぐさま人員を増やしてくれたんだ。その兄弟たちは私服で人混みに紛れている。怪しい奴がいたらとっ捕まえてやるさ。君もそろそろ休め。あとは俺たちに任せて解答祭を楽しんでくれ。
ならこの件はもう解決ってことだよな。
Oh, if only Xiao were here.
もうおいらも。
Wait, he said to come to the inn though, didn't he?
でもあいつは来なそうだよな。
We can watch. Can't we watch the lanterns from the inn?
この名称の塔のデザインのモデルが誰だったかお前。
Oh, they finished the deer in the background. One of the last time we saw it, one of the antlers wasn't finished.
もし仙人がモデルならショーのやつも名称の塔に興味を持つんじゃないか。名称の塔が完成した日に防除旅館で会う約束をしたのは
Oh, we're gonna try and persuade him again.
ショーは防除旅館からも名称の塔が見えるって言ってたけど、やっぱり近くで見た方が祭りの雰囲気を肌で感じられるしな。
Okay, part 2 complete. Let's go get Xiao. I'd watch it from the inn with him rather than be in the city. Listen, Xiao needs a friend.
どうだ、ことは解決したか。それならいい。
Oh, you're not going?
行かぬ。人が多いところは好きではないと言ったはずだ。この時期は特に。
そうだぞ、すごく神々しい鹿なんだ。一緒に見に行かないか。
衣装堂天心君。
Oh,
所詮ただの消灯だ。人が作った光るゴミ。
Xiao!
お前たちだけで言ってくれ。
Dang!
やっぱり行かないか。
Wow, it's so crazy how much he's grown
オーナーに聞いてみるか。
compared to how
お前
open
た
he
ちだけで
was
言ってくれ。
at the end of the
我は
chasm
街道祭に
quest.
興味はない。
No interest.
もしかしたらオーナーならいい方法を知って
I
るかも
think
しれ
this
ない。
is Xiao's, this is still when he, like, was trying to keep away from everybody and, like, self-isolated so much because he was afraid of hurting people,
どうやら
us included.
また翔様と一緒に大事を成し遂げたようね。
ここまで騒ぎが聞こえてきましたよ。
今年の解答祭もそろそろ終わりだけど、
Oh, even Bear wants him to go.
はあ、ここ数年、あの方が解答祭に行ったのを見たことがありません。解答祭に行ってもらうよりも、解答祭をここに持ってくる方が簡単かもしれませんね。
解答祭を
What if we brought, like, lanterns that we could release together at the
解答祭
inn?
に行かないのなら解答祭を持ってくればいいんだ。
え、ただの冗談ですよ。本気にしてるんですか。どうやって運ぶのです？
解答祭を回っていた時に消灯の編み方を教わったんだ。それと特産品を売ってる屋台も見つけた。たくさんの美味しいものと綺麗な消灯、あと過去の英雄、それと
We could get a couple dishes. We could get the grilled tiger fish. Maybe we could go with Xiao to Pervasi's
確か
shrine
にその通り
and then
ね
make some Xiao lanterns and then release them on the balcony. That sounds nice.
そうですね。少し広い場所がいいでしょう。
Oh, we're bringing a whole stall. Okay.
旅館の下の方なら場所が空いています。そこに行っていい場所を探しましょう。どのような屋台がいいのかもだいたい把握しました。何か参考になるものがあるはずだ。
We're building a whole stall. That's cute. It's sweet how invested the owners of the inn are in Xiao's happiness. That's cute. Like concerned auntie and uncles. It's adorable. Even though Xiao's like much older than them technically. It's really sweet though that they try to look after him. Even if Xiao does not want to be looked after.
ここはエレベーターの入り口に面している。あまり良くないです。ここは人の往来が多いのであまり良くないでしょう。
And he doesn't like crowds.
ここがいいですね。静かでぴったりな場所だ。ではここにしましょう。どのようにして屋台を建てるかも思いつきました。少しお待ちください。どこから始めるべきか。
It's still really cute that we're building a whole damn stall.
ほら、見てください。
Damn, he did that so quick.
少しかじっていただけです。
DIY? Shut up.
何年も前に学んだものなので、もうほとんど覚えていませんが、これで屋台はできました。ついでに消灯も飾りましたが、いい感じでしょ
？Do you know how to make Xiao lanterns too?
私のようなリーユエで生まれ育ったのは、ほとんどありますよ。そうだ、せっかくの祭り、いいものを食べなくては。料理については考えてありますか？
料理。杏仁豆腐。
Oh, and the grilled tiger fish.
杏仁豆腐とチコ魚焼きですね。わかりました。すぐに元宵に用意させます。
Xiao will appreciate the grilled tiger fish too, because he'll know what it means.
お二人はあの方を呼びに行ってください。ここに来る頃には料理の準備も終わっていますよ。
Dang, Lumine was like, all right, if you're not gonna go on a date with me to the city, I'm gonna make the date here. She's so adamant. I love it. I love how like insistent she is. Like she's like, no, I want to make sure that Xiao feels warmth and inclusion, even if he is refusing it. But it's crazy. It is crazy to see how much he's grown, and how closer he's gotten to us over the course of the quests and stuff.
人の多いところは好きではない。お前たちだけで言ってくれ。どういうことだ？
We brought the festival to you.
運んできた。
もう、だから旅館の下に美味しいものと消灯をたくさん並べたんだ。
How many people? Like I feel like Xiao's probably never had someone do this for him. Or at least maybe not in a long time, I should say. Probably not in a very long time. Because this is like a big gesture, you know what I mean? Took time and coordination in the cart and stuff like that. Oh, the table, oh my gosh. And oh, look at all the lotus lanterns.
これがお前たちが運んできた怪盗祭か？
Human behavior.
機械でなければダメなのか？
Oh, this isn't so foreign. I know your past. A grander purpose. Oh, managed to include everybody.
そうなのか？人の心を理解するのは難しいな。
He's just being. I know his family of yakshas were like this with him. I know it. This is not him being baffled at human behavior. This is someone who has defied affection of any kind for a long time. And so it's very foreign to them once they receive it.
お前たちだけで行け。我は興味ない。
You might as well keep us company. Or escort us. I would have picked the first one.
名称の塔を見に行かなくても、おいらここからリーユエ港まで遠いし、郊外は危険だ。そう、どこもかしこも危険。
Yes, protect us. We totally can't protect ourselves. We need to give him an excuse. Come on. Come on. Yay. Yay. Oh, he didn't even go in. Makes sense, though, with his fears. Look how beautiful the city is. Look at the lanterns floating in the air. Come with us. You're here now, right? What's one more? What's a couple more yards? No, he's scared of hurting people with his karma. Yep. He feels like he's staying everybody. God, his self-hatred runs so deep. It's spending it with you that's gonna make it special, though. Paimon. Stop it. Sure you'd make it in time. Aww. Oh, he hears all the wishes. Oh, he said he really said whether yours or Liwei's. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Wait. Look at all the lanterns in the air. Oh my gosh. Oh, cutscene. Whoa! Wait! How is this? This is not what I was expecting. Oh my gosh! It's fucking beautiful! What the hell? He's heralding the lighting of the lanterns. Oh my gosh. Oh, he is watching. We did convince him in the end. Oh, the little smile at the end. Wait, this is so beautiful! Is that like his Skybracer's spirit or something? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm speechless! I was not expecting that! That was beautiful! Okay, Xiao is one of the only characters, or the only character other than Kaya, that we were interacting with in this Lantern Rite. I thought we were going to see Zhongli at least, maybe Keqing, but maybe they'll be in other Lantern Rites, because I know there's a couple, because it's like a reoccurring event. But Xiao, oh my gosh, so it's so interesting to watch this with knowing, like, with having already played the Chasm quests and stuff, and knowing how much Xiao opens up to us and trusts us and really bonds with us in a way that's so different than how he acts in this. And, you know, this is, I guess, towards the beginning of Xiao's relationship with the Traveler. And it really shows, and it's incredible to see how far we've come, you know? it's crazy. And I knew that there had been progress in their trust building by the Chasm quest, just from his character quest, and in the Archon quests, he's you know, very standoffish, you know, pushes us away a lot. But this gave us a little more insight into a more personal, because I feel like obviously at the very end of the Chasm quest, we got very personal one-on-one time with Xiao, and I really loved that we were just able to talk. The Traveler was just able to talk with him, and we were able to just watch them interact. And that I loved that. But I feel like previously to the Chasm quest, Xiao has held us at quite a distance, at arm's length. Not just in his character quest, but even in the Archon quests, like the Leeway arc, he was very, like, he did save us. So there is that hint that he really actually does care, and he has a tenderness to him, but he pushes us away, and he's very like, you know, humans belong in Leeway and Adepti don't, and we should isolate ourselves. Like, he was the one who was advocating for that. So it makes sense that in this, you know, Lantern Rite, I'm assuming, I don't know if this took place before the Archon quest, the Leeway arc, or after, but either way, it still lines up with the fact that Xiao was still very much afflicted with the ideologies that he was adamant on healing himself from and putting aside at the end of the Chasm quest, right? At the end of the Chasm quest, he was saying, you know, I'm no longer going to put all my effort into isolating myself. Obviously, he still has to be careful about his karma and stuff like that, but at the end of the Chasm quest, he was like, I'm going to accept the people, you know, like you, who can, you know, vision bears especially, that can withstand my karma, and it's not going to affect them like it would a normal human. I will accept companionship in this way. I will let people in, and I will let myself enjoy companionship and enjoy having people care about me, and knowing that I am not, like, him trying to heal himself from this, you know, burden mentality that everybody he knows, everybody he cares about, he's a burden to them, and he's just poison. And you can see it so clearly in our interactions with him in this not quest, but in this event. He was like, everything he said, I read between the lines. And I think playing this without having played the Chasm quest, I think I might have still had the same, like, theory that he's kind of pushing people away. Like, he was saying some pretty, like, he was pretty harsh, like, oh, human behavior, like, what do you mean you're gonna bring the, like, festival to me? And he turned us down hard multiple times when we were, like, asking him if he wanted to spend time with us. Even when we made a lot of effort to like, involve him, he was still very hard about shutting us down, about going to the rite itself with us. I still think that even if I hadn't played the Chasm quest before watching this, I still think I'd, like, read between the lines. You know what I mean? Because I had enough to go on, like, him saving us, and that like, in his quest, there's this, like, hidden tenderness to him as well that we glimpsed. But knowing the Chasm quest and knowing his internal turmoil, it's so plain to see, and the self-hatred is so evident in every word, every gesture. He always has his arms crossed. He rarely makes eye contact with us when he's talking. Like, it's hard for him to look us in the eye. Like, everything about his demeanor is just so closed off, so punishing, and not punishing to us, but, like, self-punishing. Like, he's not allowing himself even to look people in the eye. He's not allowing himself to be near us physically. He's crossing his arms. He's closing himself off in emotionally and physically. Like, it's just so complete, his self-hatred, and it's so sad. It's a comfort to know that, we do eventually get to the Chasm Quest, and he does start his healing journey, and Lumine is with him every step of the way with that, which is nice. But it's nice to get a fuller perspective on Xiao, because he is such an interesting character, and there's so much about him that I feel like is relatable to people. Obviously not everybody's an immortal, tortured adepti, but you know what I mean. I feel like there's a lot of people who can relate to the feeling of like self-sabotage when it comes to like isolating yourself from people who care about you or you care about, feeling like you're constantly dealing with guilt or self-hatred, depression. I feel like these are all real things that people grapple with, and it's just, I think it's cathartic to see it in a character, and to know that they eventually do reach a point where they begin to heal, and that's just so inspiring. It's inspiring to see that. And that's why I like Xiao so much, and why he means so much to me, because, I've gone through things. I mean, a lot of people have gone through things in their life, and we will go through things in the future. We can't predict what will happen to us. And it's just inspiring to see a character that's been through so much. If they can start their healing journey, then like, so can I, so can we, So I don't know. That's why I love Xiao so much. It was so great to see more perspective on him. I really liked how Lumine was adamant. She was adamant about getting through to Xiao. She grappled with him. She she wrung the time spent with him out, like pulling teeth, but she did it anyway. And it just made me love Lumine more, because, she does have this very altruistic side of her. And we even saw that with, especially about people she cares about. Like when Paimon was like, oh, what are you going to wish for? And both of Lumine's options were, oh, I want to make my brother's wish come true, or it involved her brother. And she didn't even think about herself. Like, it didn't even come to mind. And I think that same kind of altruism and care was displayed with Xiao, She recognized that he was isolating himself. She recognized that he was pushing her away, and she wouldn't let him. She's recognized that he was someone who was, maybe she didn't understand the depth of his pain like she does during the Chasm Quest, but she does, I think, know that, this person is pulling away, and I don't think they mean what they say they do. Like, I think she knew that he didn't mean to, like, hurt her feelings or be an asshole. I think she recognized that his actions were coming from a place of internal struggle, and she embodied the essence of Lantern Rite. She heard all these people talking about, at the very beginning, like, yes, talking to NPCs isn't that fun, but I think it set the stage for Lumine understanding what Lantern Rite was about. She was hearing that the community comes together, and a contribution, no matter how small, even if it's an old doll from a child, is accepted, and everybody comes together to honor, the past and the Adepti who sacrificed themselves to protect them. Like, there's this great reverence, and homage, collective homage that's paid, and it's everybody comes together, everybody from different, crafts and, restaurants and, all different trade crafts come together to make this, that the Skybracer float and the Xiao lanterns. And I think Lumine just wanted to bring that warmth to Xiao, even though he's been a part of Liyue longer than she has, obviously. She saw that he was lacking that warmth, and she did everything in her power to embody Liyue, essentially. And and gift that to Xiao, gift that warmth to Xiao. And I think that's just so lovely. And obviously I'm reading in between the lines, but I think the themes are there. I think that's what was being set up. And I don't know. I think that's lovely. I really like Xiao and Lumine's dynamic. I know I know a lot of people ship them, but even if you see them like even if you see Xiao and the Traveler as romantic, or you see them as simply platonic and they just have this really deep bond, because I think you can have like platonic soulmates as well. Like I think you meet people in your life that just become such a deep part of who you are, and it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. You just really bond with these people and they become found family. And that's one of my favorite tropes or relationships or dynamics in stories, is this like found family. So even if you see them as romantic or you just see them as platonic, I think regardless, they have this really beautiful connection, and I love to see whenever that connection is displayed. Obviously this is the beginning of their connection, you know. But Lumine didn't give up, you know what I mean? She didn't give up on Xiao, and that's also very comforting as someone who has isolated myself from people that I care about. When they reach out and, you know, check in, it's just, you feel so grateful. And I just love that we got to learn more about Lumine too in that way. As well as learning about Xiao. I'm gonna quickly just have a little tidbit about Kaya, because he didn't show up, which I actually like did not expect at all. Of all the companion cameos I was predicting I would see at Lantern Rite, Kaya was not one of them, but I was not going to complain. I will say that I've read the manga, I've read Kaya's backstory, I've read Diluc's backstory, so I have a greater understanding of Kaya than I do when I originally interacted with Kaya, like at the very, very beginning of my series, where like you have the companion quest with him, which I had a very rough start with Kaya, but I think that's kind of the point. But it's interesting that Kaya, has, you know, connections and informants outside of his status as a captain. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, or like hinting that he's like secretly evil or some shit. I actually think that he genuinely built up this network to support his capabilities as a captain. And it also kind of just fits into, he's like the adopted son, he's the adopted prince, right, of the Ragnavinders, and Diluc is the uncrowned king, and Kaya, I think, holds a similar presence. Obviously he's not a prince in title, but I think he's always been Diluc's shadow, and not in a sense that he's lesser or he falls short of Diluc, but he's the dark side of the moon. And yes, Diluc has a darkness in him as well. I'm not gonna go on a Ragbros rant too much, okay? But I will say that I think Kaya works just as tirelessly as Diluc does. I guess you could argue Diluc's the dark side of the moon, but I think they continuously rotate around each other, and they do similar things. They both protect Mondstadt in their own ways, and they both go about it not always in the most forthcoming ways, which is so interesting. I love that. I love the Ragbros so much, but I like that we got a little more tidbit of Kaya. I also like that the Traveler seems to trust Kaya so much that they go all the way to Mondstadt to get Kaya's opinion on this stuff. And, you know, I guess you could say, well, Kaya knows, like, he has connections and the Traveler knows that, but I'm sure if they went to Kaching or even Ningguang, come on, you don't think Ningguang doesn't know what's going on in her own borders? Please, like, them going to Kaya was a choice. They could have gone to anybody in the upper echelon of Li Wei's government or governing class. They could have gone to anybody, and I'm sure they would have been able to have they would have been able to get similar information, because you cannot tell me that Ning or Kaching wouldn't know what's going on with treasure hoarders in Liyue, okay? But they chose to go to Kaya all the way back to Mondstadt, and I don't know, I think it seems like there's like an attachment there, and that's kind of cool. I'd like to take note of any canonical decisions that Lumine makes, because we know so little about Lumine. So I'm trying to gain context to who she trusts the most, or her, who she thinks of instantly when, shit hits the fan, or when she needs information. So I don't know, I'm just gonna say it's a little significant that she went to Kaya first, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I like that. I think that's kind of cool to note. There's not really much to say, but I don't know, I think it's a really interesting little tidbit. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you did, as always, I really appreciate you spending your time with me. This was cool. I heard so much about Lantern Rite. Like, people were hyping it up, and they were saying Lantern Rite's amazing. And you know what? It was a little slow, okay, in the beginning. We were doing a lot of fetch quest kind of stuff. But we did, I will say, to give it credit, we were just being introduced to the process and like what Lantern Rite is. We got a lot of information about Liyue culture, which I very much appreciated. That was really nice. We got a cool, very, flowery lyrical prose from Madam Ping about Skybracer and his deeds and his sacrifice. And the way it was worded about how, he cut off his antlers and propped up a mountain in his blood, became a river. Like, that kind of mythology is always so beautiful to hear and listen to. Obviously, I don't know if that's exactly the truth, but I think it's rooted in truth for sure. Most lore or cultural mythology like that, it's usually rooted in some event that happened. Obviously, it's been extrapolated upon and, mythicized, but I think a lot of events in history that are like core mythological aspects of certain cultures is usually rooted in some big event that occurred within the culture or the civilization or people. So yeah, I think I love hearing about that stuff. It really started to pick up once we got involved with Xiao, and we were able to interact with Xiao. My attention I sat forward in my seat. We'll just say that. But I didn't think the beginning part was boring necessarily. It was just pretty slow. Because once we learned about like the culture of Liyue and the Lantern Rite, and then we were just doing fetch quests, which wasn't like super fun. I wasn't even playing it, but I guess maybe playing it would have been different. But watching someone do fetch quests is even less engaging than doing fetch quests. So, but yeah, I really liked that we got to learn more about Liyue, and I can't wait to share my next event watch through with you guys. I stream almost every single Friday. If I don't stream on Friday, I will usually let you guys know if I'm streaming early the week or later in that weekend. All my links are down in the description. I do want to mention that I recently created a secondary channel for all my Twitch VODs. So VODs don't stay up on Twitch forever. You can like work around it. There's like a way you can like highlight and like keep them around, but I just made a YouTube channel, secondary YouTube channel, where I'm just archiving all of my VODs. So if for those of you who haven't gone to Twitch or don't want to go to Twitch to watch the VODs of my Honkai Star Rail live streams, I've also done like Abyss runs there and stuff, and sometimes I do like Genshin, like comms and stuff. I don't do any like Genshin story stuff, so don't you're not missing anything with that. But I do have I'm going to be transferring all those VODs onto this channel, and they're just going to be uncut, like they're not edited or anything. It's literally just like from start to finish, just the entire stream in its entirety. So if you guys would like to check those out, you can. I'm going to link the secondary channel down in the description, but if you go to my my channel page, if you scroll to the bottom, I've featured my secondary channel there for you guys. So you guys can also check that out there if you're interested in looking at those in those VODs. If I don't catch you live, then I will see you in the next one.